Let's talk about DIY projects I actually like. Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever said that before. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yes, today we are going to talk about some DIY projects I actually like. Aren't we all so excited to talk about things I like? And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of the DIY projects I see on TikTok or on Instagram or wherever, I'm just not a huge fan of them. The outcomes are just a little bit too crafty for me. I think if you're going to do a DIY project, you want it to look like you didn't actually make it. Does that make sense? I know DIY, do it yourself, it's probably going to look crafty and homemade, but I want it to look like I bought it, but secretly I made it. And isn't that the goal anyways? And I thought to myself, maybe there are some DIY projects that I actually like. I've done some research to find some projects that I would love to do, and I'm gonna show you some projects that I've already done myself. Let's get excited because I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to talk about things I like and not things I hate. So let's get started on today's video. DIY projects I actually like in my soul and in my heart, and in this video. First things first, let's start off with a project I have actually already done for my home, and that is reupholstering my headboard. Reupholstering kind of sounds like a scary word. Like when you talk about reupholstering a stool or a chair or your headboard, it sounds kind of impossible to do, but it's actually super easy. Basically, you just need fabric and a staple gun and a headboard. So what I did was I purchased a really cheap headboard off of Facebook Marketplace, and I think I got it for like $40. It was just a general headboard. It had tufting. I removed the buttons, and I just literally staple gunned my own fabric over the headboard. It took like an hour of my time, and I got a really cute fabric headboard, and it was easy, and it was DIY, and it doesn't look DIY. Chloe, you are never gonna believe what just happened. Are you serious? Fuck. Basically, if you take your time and do it right, you can reupholster whatever you want. I mean, obviously, maybe not like a sofa or something super complicated. It's a bunch of stapling, to be honest. It's really not that scary, and such an easy way to make yourself a really unique and cool headboard without dropping $400. So yeah, the first DIY that I like is reupholstering your own shit. So don't be scared. I did it, and I'm not that skilled. Now let's talk about painting furniture, because I've talked about in the past upcycling furniture, people who upcycle their furniture and ruin these beautiful mid-century pieces by painting little triangles all over them or whatever geometric design they're doing. It ruins the piece of furniture. Don't do this, or do if you want to, but I don't suggest it. I follow this Instagram account called Why Did You Paint That? One of my subscribers actually sent it to me, and it's basically a bunch of upcycled furniture that people are painting that is just awful. So we're not going to talk about painting vintage furniture, but we are going to talk about painting IKEA furniture. And some of my favorite pieces from IKEA are their wall cabinets, or just their cabinets in general. They come in very sleek and simple modern shapes. They even offer cabinets in plain wood, so unpainted natural wood. Take them home and paint them yourself. Look how amazing they end up looking when you mount them on your wall. After looking on Pinterest at all of these DIY projects that people have done with their IKEA cabinets, painting them nice colors to make it look like it's a really expensive piece of furniture, but in reality, it's just IKEA. And mounting the cabinets on your wall makes it look like it's kind of a built-in custom piece of furniture that you had custom made and installed in your home, but in reality, it's just IKEA. I personally love this DIY. Take your time painting the cabinets, make it look nice, put it on up on your wall, and it looks like you have a custom piece of furniture. But in reality, it's IKEA. I've actually never tried this next DIY project, but I've seen a lot of videos on it, and that is dyeing fabric with natural dye from florals or fruits or vegetables, kind of mashing up, flower petals, creating a really natural permanent dye, and then dyeing different things around your house in that dye. I haven't done this yet, but now that I've gone down this Pinterest rabbit hole of people dyeing everything they own using natural products, and it's just really beautiful colors, and you can use spices. I saw some girl used cumin. I don't think you can go really wrong with this DIY unless you don't like the color. It seems super easy. I haven't done it, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe I should take all of these DIY suggestions from this video and do another video where I do the actual DIYs. Surprise, surprise, surprise. You are all going to be shocked by this one when I tell you that I like peel and stick wallpaper. I like it. When it was first released, I will say I didn't like it because I didn't like any of the patterns. I don't want this on my wall. Don't give me this peel and stick wallpaper. But now peel and stick wallpaper has become a huge thing. There are so many cute little patterns that you can buy online or wherever and just stick it up on your wall. I personally really love wallpaper, and I would love to wallpaper this room or a bathroom or something, but this place I'm eventually going to rent out, so I'm trying not to do anything too permanent, hence why a lot of my walls are white, and I'm not trying to go too overboard on the design aspect of this place because, again, I'm going to be moving and renting this place out, so there's no wallpaper that I'm going to be adding, but I would add peel and stick wallpaper. They have a lot of great patterns and it's super easy to install, and I think wallpaper is so fun. I love incorporating patterns or a mix of patterns anywhere I can, whether it's through wallpaper or pillows or throws or whatever. I love a mix of patterns. So I think peel and stick wallpaper is a great way to add in some texture and some fun aspects to your space without being too permanent, and you can do it yourself. Obviously, DIY, this is what it's all about. Go buy some online. I feel like there's a ton on Wayfair or Etsy or whatever, and throw it up on your wall and send me a photo. If you have peel and stick wallpaper, send me a photo on my Instagram at Wasselpaw. I'm super curious to see some of the wallpapers you guys are using and where you got them from and what they look like, because I feel like I should just install something. Even though this is going to be rented out, I feel like I need some type of wallpaper somewhere here in this condo. So yeah, send me them, Wasselpaw. Okay, another fun one that I've never tried, and this one's a little bit more time consuming, but I saw this on Pinterest and I immediately was like, this is a great DIY project if you do it right. And that is weaving your own cord seat or bench, like tying your own, what is this even called? Weaving? Whatever this is. Looks super doable. And the outcome looks professional. It looks like you bought this bench from Crate and Barrel for $350, but in reality, you could just go and thrift an old bench that has maybe an ugly seat cover or a chair that is really outdated but has a nice bone structure. Bone structure? Chairs having a nice bone structure. I guess that makes sense. If you find a chair with a nice bone structure and then just buying whatever this material weave stuff is, go on YouTube, figure out how to do it and do it. And it creates a really nice little chair or bench, and you did it yourself. You did it yourself. Just don't tell anyone. You don't need to tell anyone that you did it yourself. You could just say you thrifted it. It's an antique. It was a very expensive antique, or tell people you did it yourself. If it turns out really good, you can be like, yeah, I made this. After digging for hours and hours on my Pinterest, TikTok rabbit hole of DIY stuff for your home, I stumbled across this one, and this was very new to me. I've never thought of it, and I immediately went and looked in my bathroom, and I was like, can I do this to my place? And that is making yourself a built-in bathtub. It actually doesn't seem that hard to do. If you have a bathtub that is in between two walls, you can build yourself a nice little board or whatever this is and stick it on over your bathtub. Should I make this? This is such a cute idea. It makes your bathtub look just built in. Anything built in makes your house look more expensive. It makes your furniture look more expensive. If anything looks like it was custom built in to your home. And I've never really thought of making this myself. I really never thought of it, and it really can upgrade your bathroom. My bathroom is pretty outdated. I've been trying to upgrade it since I bought this place 2 years ago. But again, I'm not trying to go too overboard because we're moving, but that's such a fun little idea. I don't know how I would do it yet, but I definitely think it is doable and I like it. I honestly was digging forever until I even found this, and I was like, wow, what a great DIY idea. There's good DIY ideas out there. You just gotta dig for them, because I'm not gonna be doing this or this or this, or this, or this, or this. And lastly, a fun little DIY that's super easy that I do because I think it just looks cute and it's super easy and affordable. And you can do this literally with like $1 if you go to Goodwill and buy a bunch of candlesticks and save all of your old wine bottles that you use. Or for me, I use every weekend. And I just think it looks really cute when you put candles in the wine bottles and you can put them in the middle of your dinner table. If you have people over, I keep 2 on my counter. Hold on, I'll just show you mine because I just think they look cute. And wine bottle labels are really fun. They're always designed by really cool graphic designers and I always want to have them on display but don't really know how. I'm not gonna line them up on top of my cabinet. So hold on, let me show you my little wine bottle candle holders. These are them. This one's a little messed up because I melted it a little too much. And they're very melted because we used them, but I like the look of the melt, you know, kind of going over the bottle. But very easy. Very, very easy DIY. Very easy DIY. But really, it is a very easy DIY. And you just stick a candle in your old wine bottle, and if you have a dinner party, put like 10 of them in the middle of your table. Or when I people over, I always have these lit. It just looks fun and easy, and I'm just obsessed with wine bottle labels. Whatever this is, it's just like cool. It's just cool art, and I always like candles. So this is definitely the easiest one, the most achievable, and I don't know, I just like it. I think it's cute. Do it if you want, do it if you don't, and if you do, send me a photo, again, at Wallpaper. I want to start seeing people's projects. A lot of you have been sending me your homes, asking me for some advice. Send me your houses. Show me your rooms. Show me your spaces. Show me if you have done any of these DIYs. I want to see. You are also all sending me really great ideas for videos. This was actually an idea from one of my subscribers. Shout out to Monica M. She left me a little comment saying, you should talk about DIY projects you like. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I'm going to put it right on my little board. Yeah, I bought a little board. It's actually not that useful because it falls a lot and I run into it and then like everything just wipes off. So a dry erase board might not be the best idea, but I'm taking all your ideas down. I have Post-it notes. I'm writing them on my little board. I have it in my notebook. Send them on over. Leave them in the comments. Send me your projects. Let's be friends. Let's talk design. Let's talk about things we love and let's talk about things we hate and all of the above, because right here in this space, you can do whatever you want. You might get some mean comments. I know I've gotten a fair share of those of people being upset with my opinions, but it's my YouTube channel, I guess, right? Isn't that why people have YouTube channels? So they can just talk about whatever they want? That's why I'm here, because I want to talk about whatever I want into my little microphone. Thank you all for watching. Let me show you the goo. It's been a little bit. She has a haircut on Friday. She smells. I gave her an almond the other day and she barfed. So I guess you're just not supposed to give dogs almonds. And for those who are going to say, hey, you can't give dogs nuts or whatever, that probably is true, but she's really old and I just let her do whatever she wants. We do our stretches every day. We stretch good. And that is why she lives, because I stretch her every day. Ew, look at her right now. Oh, you look very pretty, Annie. You look very pretty. You look ugly. She looks like she needs a bath and a haircut. And that's when I'm taking her to PetSmart on Friday. So thank you all for watching yet another video of me talking about random stuff, hating things, loving things, and loving you and loving me. And I got nothing else for you. I will see you next Sunday. I'm trying super hard to post every single Sunday. I need to get quicker at editing, I think. But next week is Cara Delevingne's home review. So make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. I will see you next week, my friends. Bye-bye.